Welcome to episode 2 of Mindful Mondays, a section of video logging where we discuss the truths and facts of religious and spiritual nature along with stories based around history and culture. We will be dropping a new video every Monday and be your religious knowledge partner always and forever. So we have already discussed in the previous video how there are two Navratris celebrated in a year. We will link this video in the description. We also have discussed about the story of Shardiya Navratri, the one which is celebrated for 9 days of goddess Durga chasing Mahishasur, a devil who was creating life difficult for everyone on earth, and how he was killed on the 9th day from the chase, and Dashera is celebrated at the end of those 9 days to commemorate the victory of good over evil. So we will be discussing about Dashera sometime later. In today's episode, we will be learning about Chaitra Navratri. This is the first Navratri which is celebrated as the Hindu New Year. It is as per the calendar year. In fact, in the beginning of every new year is celebrated with the onset of Chaitra Navratri. In Hindu mythology, seasons define the celebration of New Year. For example, a lot of businessmen treat Diwali as their New Year. Similarly, Navratri marks the beginning of seed sowing season, and therefore it marks the beginning of a new year. It is celebrated in different manners in different parts of India. For example, Navratri in North India, Ugadi in South India, Gudi Parva in native Marathi regions, and so on. The entire celebration is to mark the beginning of a new set of prosperity and happiness. This is a beginning of new sentiment, a new hope, and a new beginning. There is a story behind two Navratris every year. In the previous video of Rudraksha Hub, the story about Shardiya Navratri was discussed. We told you that we will be discussing about Chaitra Navratri in our upcoming video. So here we are discussing about Chaitra Navratri and the festival of New Year, the reason of hope, happiness and excitement for everyone. There was a rishi named Sridhar. He was an ardent devotee of goddess Durga and her 9 Gauri forms. He did not have any child and he was always unhappy because his wish to become a parent was always unsuccessful. He wanted to have a child of his own and he was ready to take any measures that could help him achieve his dream. One such day, after Rishi Sridhar was sleeping tired after finishing all his daily works, he got a dream of goddess Durga who said that you need to feed 9 little girls in the form of 9 Nav Durga forms, and they will be responsible for blessing you with a girl child. So Rishi Sridhar took this dream very seriously. He woke up the next day and he tried to collect 9 girls. But unfortunately for him, he could only collect 8 girls, and he was very sad because he was not, in his mind, he was not able to fulfill the requirement that was needed to become a parent. Then suddenly he saw at the door that there was this one girl. She was looking really good, really pretty, and her white skin tone was making her glow look even more glamorous. Rishi Sridhar was amazed by this, and he instantly went and asked this girl to sit with the other girls and let him complete his puja. This girl also sat in with everyone without Rishi Sridhar knowing that this girl was a disguised form of Vaishno Devi. After he had properly fed everyone started leaving, but this young girl, Mata Vaishno Devi, kept sitting over there. When Rishi asked her about why she is sitting, she said, please go and call everyone from the village so that they can also have a bhandara, a mass food celebration over here. Now Rishi Sridhar was from a very poor financial background, and he was tense that how he will make justice to a lot of people and how will he feed them. Also, he was afraid that he was not having enough time to prepare the food for these people. So while he was thinking this, he knew that he will not be able to delay the orders, and therefore he went to the villagers and he asked them to come with him. Every villager knew and respected Rishi Sridhar, so they agreed to come, but they all had their doubts in their minds that how Rishi Sridhar is actually going to feed so many people of the entire village. When Rishi Sridhar reached his home with everyone, he was shocked because he saw that there were loads of food already made, and Mata Vaishno was waiting for everyone to sit down and settle down and have food. So he understood at that very moment that Mata Vaishno, this girl was no young and ordinary girl. She was definitely a divine power, and he also had an intuition that this was the same girl he saw in his dream who ordered him to set up a feast for 9 little girls. So Rishi Sridhar made everyone settle down and he started giving them food. Mata Vaishno also started giving everyone food. In this little lot only, in this lot of people only, there was a person, there was a devil Bhairo who disguised himself as a normal villager, and he sat with everyone to have food. But when Mata Vaishno was about to serve him food, he revolted, saying that he wants non-vegetarian food and alcohol. Now, this is Rajsi and Tamsi bhojan, not a Sattvic bhojan, not a ideal food that a Brahman eats. So he was told that he cannot have non-vegetarian food or alcohol, and if he wants that to satiate his need, he can go outside. He can go outside and he can have that. He will not be able to receive the same food in a Brahmin house. But Bhairav was adamant and he started creating a scene over there. Seeing this, Mata Vaishno started leaving the premises after blessing Rishi Sridhar that he will be blessed with a baby girl, and also she was very pleased with his worship. So he needs to do this every year, so that so that her blessings are always on Rishi Sridhar. When she started leaving, she also saw that Bhairav was ready to follow her, so she took the form of a wind. Those days, Mata Vaishno also had her pet monkey, a langur, with her, and she took the form of a wind. She took her pet monkey and she started moving away. Bhairo also, a little behind, started following her. Understanding that she had no way of deceiving Bhairo, she went into a cave that was on her way, and she went there keeping her monkey outside, saying that do not let anyone enter this. She went inside to do a tapasya, a long tap, a meditation, so that she can achieve powers to remove these kind of devils from earth. When she was inside that cave, it took 9 months for Bhairav to finally trace her, and when he spotted that monkey, he tried to forcefully enter the cave. But the monkey was already told that he will not allow anyone to enter, and therefore he tried all in his might to stop Bhairav. When Bhairav started creating a scene outside, he started shouting at the top of his voice, and he started taking out vulgarities for everything and everyone around him. Then Mata Vaishno could not take it any further, and she came out from the other end of the cave. This cave is known as Garbh Gauri Pujan, and everyone who visits Mata Vaishno temple has to go through this cave and has to worship this cave once, because this cave symbolizes a lot of things, including power, historic culture, and most importantly, it is best for the females who want to conceive child or who want to get pregnant or who want their children to have a long and healthy life. Now, when she came out and she heard her monkey tell Bhairav that the person you are trying to chase and trying to get hold of is not an ordinary woman. She is a superpower. She is a person made with the blessing combined with of all the gods and the goddesses, and therefore she is a divine power. She is a superpower. She is a Mahashakti. But Bhairav paid no heed to it. He was adamant that he wants to have a one-on-one combat with Mata Vaishno and prove that he was the supreme person and he cannot be defeated by anyone. Hearing this, Mata Vaishno told Bhairav that she is not interested in a one-to-one combat and that she will be leaving, and she will request Bhairav to improve on his stature, because if not, she will be forced to take actions she is not allowed to. Now she is not allowed to is because when Durga Mata was created, she was created to kill Mahishasur, and after she had done that, she had to go on a long 9-month tapasya without any violence, and her tapasya was going on when Bhairav was creating a nuisance. So luckily she completed her tapasya, but she was not allowed to make further more killings unless she was told to. We have discussed about this in the previous video also. Kindly check it out from the link in the description. Now, when she was trying to leave again, Bhairav forcefully held her hand. This was crossing limits way off, and Mata Vaishno could not take this any further. Her monkey tried to intervene, but Bhairav was extremely powerful, so he neutralized the attack from the monkey and he launched an attack on Mata Vaishno. This made Mata Vaishno take the form of Chandi, and she instantly killed Bhairav by removing his head off his neck. So his head fell off the mountain into a valley downstairs. This valley is also known as Bhairav Ghati, Ghati meaning valley, and this valley has to be crossed before commuting to Mata Vaishno Devi's temple in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, when Bhairav was about to die, he made a dying wish to Mata Vaishno, saying that he should be provided at least one dying wish, because that is the only way he will attain moksha. So Mata Vaishno asked for the last wish, and he said that he wants his name to be associated with Mata Vaishno so that he can achieve salvation or moksha. Moksha means freedom from the circle of life and death continuously. So Mata Vaishno knew that there is not enough time and not enough negotiation left with the body of Bhairav, and she agreed to it, saying that everyone who worships Vaishno Devi has to worship Bhairav also, otherwise the entire puja will be considered half completed and the results will not be delivered. Also, she told that every devotee who worships her will receive immense power, happiness, and will never be able to be defeated by anybody else. Also, they will receive a victory, a one hand up over their enemies, because Navratri is a festival of 9 forms of Durga, 9 forms of Gauri, and each form represents some kind of power, confidence or benefit to the devotees. Also, if the people follow the right path and they desire the right thing without any malicious intentions at heart, worshipping goddess Durga in Navratri is a sure short way to achieve that. Now that we have reached the end of this video, I would like to talk about Rudraksha Hub, a Kashi-based one-stop worship solution for all types of religious and spiritual requirements. They have a pan-India delivery, and recently they have started international shipping as well. They are trying to spread the culture of historic and religious tradition for better understanding for all types of generations. Kindly visit their website and check out the fabulous and dedicated work they are doing for the promotion of Indian culture, custom and tradition. I will also link the website address in the description. Also, in case you like this video, kindly press the like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel and comment down below, so that the engagement rate of this video goes up, engagement rate of the channel goes up, and YouTube recommends this to more such people who are interested in knowing about the religion, culture, tradition and mythology. We will be bringing a new episode of Mindful Mondays every Monday, and we will talk about a lot of different types of religious facts, reasons, stories and much more only on Rudraksha Hub. Till then, stay tuned, and Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev.